What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Panther and welcome, yo faces, to another commentary. In today's commentary, we are going to be discussing a little bit more about DLC 5 because I just wanted to kind of speculate on when it might come out, because me personally, I get my thoughts out and opinions out in like a verbal way and it helps me think, and so I'm like, just make a video about it, you know? So I went back and I looked at all the DLC 3 releases for the past Treyarch games. So Black Ops 3, DLC 3 came out July 12th. DLC 3 came out for Black Ops 2 July 2nd. For Black Ops 1, July 3rd, and World at War was a little bit different. Shi no Numa came out June 11th, which is pretty early, and Doris came out August 6th, so it was still all within the summer. So my guess that if Activision wants to make as much money as they possibly can, and if they want to release it in the most prime opportunity, then obviously they're going to release it in the summer. Now, what does this mean? Is this going to mean like early July, maybe late June, or maybe even August? I'm not really sure, because in World at War they released it pretty early in the summer, but starting with Black Ops 1 they released it in the beginning of July. So my guess is that if they were going to release this as an entire DLC pack, like, you know, actual DLC 5, my guess is they would release it sometime in the beginning of July. That's just the trend that they're following right now. So if we go to the calendar in July, the first Tuesday of July 2017 is July 4th, the 4th of July. Now, is that probably the best time to release a DLC? I'm not so sure, because they know that everyone's going to be partying for the 4th of July, so that's probably out. So the next Tuesday after that is July 11th. Now, I don't really think there's anything going on the 11th of July, and obviously in Black Ops 3, DLC 3 was released July 12th, just the, day after. So there is an opportunity for a July 11th release, but if we go to June, what about June 27th? I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm just speculating. It's probably going to end up being late June or probably early July if they are going to release it as an entire DLC 5 pack. But what I really, really wish that they would do, I want them to release a new zombies map like every 2 weeks. You know, every 2 weeks. Like, if they were just gonna do 4 remastered maps, that's pretty cool, you know. But I would want them to do it every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, you know, just so that way we don't get bombarded with so many zombies maps that we don't really know what to do with. Like, if they release all these maps at one time, I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, what do I do? Do I try to do this? Do I try to do this? Do I try to do this on this map? Do I try to do this on this map? It would just be totally chaotic. But what I really want them to do is I would like them to release it maybe come in the middle, like once every 3 weeks. Release a new map once every 3 weeks. That would be pretty cool, because then we get something new for the community and we keep thriving, you know? We keep moving forward and we won't really run out of content. We won't really reach a dry space until they're out of DLC to release. But if they release it all at one time, then it's probably all gonna die, you know, really at one time. And also, it would be a little bit more beneficial if they released it throughout the year, just because then they make more money that way. If they separate it out and say, you know, $5 per map, then obviously they would make more money if they sold it for just a $15 DLC. If they did 4 remastered maps and release each one for $5, that's $20. A normal DLC is only $15. So that is another way that they could make a little bit more money. And it also would keep the game alive. It would keep the game going, keep the game a little bit more fresh. And if they release a whole bunch of zombies maps all at once, I mean, the hype for that would be pretty cool, but maybe after 3 weeks, it's dead again. But if they do it this way, where if they release one map every month or so, then it doesn't really die, because once that map dies, it's like, oh, we just got another one, here we go, got another map incoming. So I think that would be, you know, probably the best way for them to do it, money-wise, and to keep the game going. But we know Activision doesn't really care to keep the game going, they just want their money, so I'm not really sure how they would do that. But what I really, really would like for them to do is to just release a couple new more game modes. Maybe once a month, just release something new. Or maybe have like a weekend playlist, kind of like how Modern Warfare Remastered is doing it. They have like a weekend playlist for like snipers only or shotguns and pistols only. What if Treyarch released a new game mode every single weekend? And then they took it away during the week and then brought something else in. Like one week, let's say it was Grief. Another week it's Turned. I think that'd be pretty cool, and it would definitely get a lot more people playing that game on the weekend, and it would keep it going because everyone's gonna wait the entire week, and then once it gets to the weekend, they're like, oh, here we go, new special game mode coming out. And then for the people who haven't played it, they're like, oh, I really want to try out this new game mode that's coming out, so I gotta buy it. And then boom, more profit for Activision. Just gotta kind of think about this, you know, kind of business-wise. You don't really have to think of it as pleasing the fans because Activision is not quite the best at that. But if you think about it money and business-wise, a couple of these ideas kind of make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that is hopefully what is going to happen if a DLC 5 does indeed actually come out. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Panther, and I will see you guys in the next one.